What's up guys, we got a 6th gen battle. I'm leading off with my Trick Scarf Uxie and he leads off with a Rotom Wash. And I figured he might be Scarfed, so I U-turn to see if he is. He doesn't go first, so he's not Scarfed. So I figured he's going to want a Volt Switch, so I go into Gastrodon to block that. Now I figure he's going to want a Will-O-Wisp, so I try to go into Heatran to block that. But he actually ends up switching into a Gliscor. And this early in the game, people want to think that I want to save my Heatran and not die from an Earthquake. And I do carry Hidden Power Ice. And so he goes for Sub, thinking I'm going to switch out. I hit it with Hidden Power Ice, breaks Sub. Now he knows that I have HP Ice, so now he's going to want an Earthquake. I can go into Gengar, dodge the Earthquake, and threaten Gliscor out. Here, I should have expected Chansey to come out to just wall the shit out of my Gengar. But for whatever reason, I just hit Icy Wind to try to KO the Gliscor. Chansey comes out, eats that up completely. So now I'm figuring I can go into Uxie, completely cripple this Chansey, trade it a Scarf, and just eliminate its Eviolite. He puts up Stealth Rocks on the switch, I get my trick off, he gets a Scarf, I get a Violite. So now he uses Thunder Wave, now he's locked into Thunder Wave. So I'm figuring I can set up my own rocks on the switch, but I get Parahaxed. And so I'm figuring, okay, Scizor might either want to set up or Bug Bite or something. I don't know. He ends up going for Knockoff, and so it does less than half with the knockoff item, like losing boost thing. And I get Parahaxed again, so I figure I can take another knockoff, try to Stealth Rock, and I actually get that off. And so I figured she's just going to want to knock off again for the KO, so I can go into Mawile. Because Mawile will, 1, get the Intimidate, 2, not lose its item because it's a Mega Stone and knockoff won't be boosted or whatever. But he ends up having Swords Dance to negate my Intimidate, and now me trying to Power Up Punch and set up on the Scizor is not going to happen. So I'm figuring I can just fodder Uxie and bring in Gastrodon at this point. So Uxie comes in to just eat a Bullet Punch, and now Gastrodon comes in, and I'm figuring I can burn it or straight up KO it. So I go for Scald, but he actually carries a Roost, so that's going to prolong this Scizor a hefty amount of time. So I'm just hoping I can get the burn. I don't get it first turn. Just going to go for Scald again until I burn him. He knocks off my leftovers, which proves to not be that big of a deal in the end. My burn happens on the second Scald, which is great for me. And now, basically, it's a Roost Stall fest. And I can actually take this time to just mindlessly hit Scald or Earth Power while he does all his shenanigans. And I can use this time to think what I'm going to do with that Ditto. Because that Ditto is going to cause huge problems for my team, because I've got Salamence that sets up, which Ditto will come in and steal its stats. I've got Mawile that sets up, and Ditto will come in and steal its stats. And Heatran and Gastrodon have Flash Fire and Storm Drain, which blocks their own stabs, so he can actually come in with his Ditto on one of these Skulls and just eat it up and get a special attack boost. And then Gengar will just come in and die to a Shadow Ball. And as far as I'm concerned, I have no plan for this Ditto yet. I am banking on losing this battle to this Ditto. And right here he does a last ditch Bullet Punch effort, which was stupid because Bullet Punch is resisted. He just could have gone for literally anything else. So he brings in Chansey to wall my Gastrodon, and he Seismic Tosses, and I just Toxic because I know he's going to lock himself into something, and I figured I can take 2 Seismic Tosses. And so now after 2 Seismic Tosses I can recover, and he realizes he's gonna die to Toxic, and I'm just gonna keep recovering. So he switches out, goes into Rotom Wash. I figure now he's gonna want a Willow, so I go into Heatran. The Willow does happen, so I catch it, and now I'm thinking he's just gonna Hydro Pump and kill me. So I just go into Mawile to fodder. Hydro Pump happens, Mawile's dead, and now I can go into Gengar and hopefully KO? Definitely not, but I'm gonna pretend that I can KO. So I come in with Gengar, he goes back into Chansey to wall to dodge a Shadow Ball. But fuck that, I go for Sludge Wave. Now Chansey can get 2-hit KO'd. Poison didn't matter, it hit for 26 and has 24 right now. So Chansey's gone, which is normally a huge threat to my team, but it was crippled anyway. So now I'm thinking Gothitel's gonna come in and I can one-hit kill that, but actually Rotom Wash comes back in. And I figured Sludge Wave again, and he made a real shit play right here going for Willow. I don't know why, because Heatran could have dodged it, Gastrodon doesn't care about it, Salamence has Lum, but I wasn't going to bring it in. So he just switches in Gothitelle on a Shadow Ball. No words for that. No words for that. Like right there, I was like, maybe I can win. Maybe this guy is just dumb. So Ditto comes in now. Now it's a Gengar. I figured Heatran will eat up a special hit, and I can Lava Plume it. But he actually switches in to Rotom Wash. That eats a Lava Plume. That doesn't like a Lava Plume. So now he's going to bring in Gliscor. And I'm just going to say YOLO. Fuck it. Just go for Hidden Power Ice. And so he subs up Hidden Power Ice. So now I'm figuring he'll do the same shit, and then Earthquake, I'll just go into Gashadon, eat that Earthquake up, recover. But he goes for sub a second time, and that was bad. I was like, oh shit, I lost. He's just gonna Toxic, and my Gashadon's just gonna get Toxic stalled till its death. So he protects to get the Toxic or boost thing, and so I'm figuring I'll just Scald till I die, basically. So, because I've got to break the sub. So he Toxics, my Gastron gets Toxic, I go for Scald, breaks the sub, and now it's a matter of just him sub-protecting, me scalding, just bad shit. But he decides he wants to switch in a Ditto, and I'm like, wow, you're fucking retarded, bro. So I hit him with a Scald, he gets the special attack boost, and I'm figuring the only thing that can hurt me is Earth Power, because he's already Toxic, and I've got Toxic, Recover, Earth Power, Scald. He's not going to Scald, he's not going to Toxic, he's not going to Recover, he's got Earth Power. So I go into Salamence to dodge the Earth Power, but he actually brings Gliscor back in. So I'm like, oh shit, okay. He's got Earthquake, and he's got Toxic, and Stally. So I figured I can eat one Toxic with a Lumberry, I can Outrage, and if he brings in Ditto, it's going to get hit with an Outrage and die. And then Gastrodon finishes off Gliscor. If he keeps protecting like this, Outrage stops like the chain, and then I can just keep outraging and he'll block it, stop the chain, so I'll never get confused. And then Ditto will have to come in, and Salamence has Earthquake, Fire Blast, Dragon Dance, and Outrage. So Fire Blast won't kill, Earthquake won't kill, so he's got to use Outrage after this Gliscor dies, and then Heatran can come in, eat that shit up, Hidden Power Ice, and that's the game. I thought I had this game completely lost, and this dude made some real shit plays with that Will-O-Wisp on the Gengar, with him switching in the Gastrodon. It was a mess. It was a mess on this guy's part. I thought I lost. Good game, man.